everybody wants to be magnetic. You're gonna be more friendly. Everybody was gonna wanna talk to you more. And when it comes to women, they're gonna gravitate towards you. It's just gonna be natural because people will want to be around you when you have these 6 magnetic traits that you express on the daily. Let's hop into this. Number 1, and probably the most powerful, be positive. Look, we live in a negative society where we're already all filled with tons of insecurity. The last thing we want to hear is an echo chamber of our thoughts already about how crappy our life is and how crappy we are, and hearing other people also complain about their life and how crappy life is. We don't want to hear echo chamber of negativity. Yet, that's what you will hear 90% of the time. However, if you can be positive, if you can always look at the cup half full, and whenever people have a conversation with you, you're always seeing the good in whatever story they're telling you, you're going to become magnetic because you're going to be that source of motivation. When people talk to positive people, they'll go from having those negative thoughts to being like, yo, he's right. I should feel better about this or that or the other. And now you'll be the guy that everybody wants to talk to because of that radiating positivity. 2, think quickly. Research has tied the ability to think quickly with charisma. This is why charismatic guys can get out of anything and why charm is so magnetic. This is why charismatic guys can get out of anything and why charm is so magnetic. And the interesting part is that most people didn't understand what made charming guys so charming. Well, science is telling you, you gotta think quicker. 3, they exude confidence. See, when a person is confident in their own skin and have an elevated perception of themselves, they'll naturally fall into these leadership roles with other people will just naturally follow them because of that clear vision that they have, because of that clear confidence that they have, which is why you need to put into practice whatever you can to feel more confident in the mornings. For me, it's always been a good fragrance. Look, when I get up in the mornings, shoot, I'll even wear a fragrance to go to sleep. I'll add a few sprays of my favorite fragrance just because I love how it smells. It instantly uplifts me, and science backs it up. The reason why you're more attractive with a fragrance is not so much because the fragrance smells amazing. It's what happens mentally where you automatically have an elevated perception of yourself, and it's that energy that makes you more attractive. Man, you need to have a powerful fragrance that's a differentiator that's going to get you that confidence. And this Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, we are dropping our brand new scents for Santa Lucia. Boys, I've been working on this for 8 months. Yes, boys, it's still made in France with the best oils in the world. And it's still a parfum, which means it's 21% oil concentration, but it's 3 brand new scents. See, the concept or the ideation for this was I wanted it to be dark, and the main thing was I was thinking like New York greed. I wanted to bring out like New York grit and hustle of like the ultra powerful in this lineup, and I wanted to take you through an experience. Now, all 3 fragrances are completely unique, designed by yours truly, so none of this is copy paste from some other designer. No. 100% unique and 100% gonna make you smell great. See, our first one is called Azabache. This one, again, the inspiration for this was like a cigar room. I wanted you to feel like in a high-end cigar room smoking a great cigar with power players. These are the dudes that help you make millions. However, they're not your friends. See, these dudes are also envious. These dudes never want you to succeed past them. That's how it is when you get to a certain level of success. Everybody's competing with each other. That's what I wanted to take you in. So the notes in these fragrances, you're going to get the tobacco, you're going to get the cacao, you're going to get the coffee, you're going to get a couple whiskey notes. So you're going to start getting those alcohol notes lower down the chain. The cool part is I named it Azabache because Azabache is a black gemstone in our country that is worn as a way to protect against evil eye or mal de ojo that people get out of envy and jealousy. So anytime somebody has envy or jealousy, you're supposed to wear that to protect yourself from that. That's the point of this fragrance. So when you throw it on, you're going to smell those cigar notes. I got inspired by high-end cigar notes, so you're going to smell a light tobacco scent, and then once that starts mellowing down and you go to the mid and base notes, it's going to start getting a little sweeter with some alcohol notes. Oh my God. Most unique scent you'll ever wear. Number 2 is our love fragrance. This one's called Love, and the concept for this is love is transactional. That's simple. And this is because that same power player, that same multimillionaire knows he's not in here for a fairy tale. He's not in here looking for his happily ever after. He knows love is a transaction, right? And the beauty of this fragrance is that it's supposed to make you smell as if you're always around women. So it's a very feminine touch fragrance. It's very light. It's very sexy. And again, completely different than Dior Sauvage or anything else you'll ever wear. It's magnetic. And finally, the third one, it's our Gala. Probably my favorite one. it's like that high-end night out fragrance. It's supposed to make you feel like you're dripped in designer head to toe. Like it's just super high-end. This is the money fragrance. The entire lineup will be a powerhouse in your bathroom, and you already know. Boys, why buy one? Last time we launched our Santa Lucia, the entire collection sold out in one day. Shoot, I don't want that to happen to you. Matter of fact, this time, if I were you, I would buy all three, because if you buy all three as a bundle, we'll take $150 off the bundle, and now you have the entire collection. Every time we restock Santa Lucia, it goes like this, yet it takes forever to be able to restock, and this collection dropping Saturday, February 12th, boys. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Put a reminder on your phone. This stuff's gonna fly. 4, regulate your voice. See, deeper, controlled voices are always more attractive. They are calm, they're masculine, they're magnetic. So try slowing down your speech. Don't rush it. This is going to control the flow of conversation to avoid any weird high pitches or gasps for air or stumbling over words, or even worse, using fillers like, yeah. You don't want to do any of that. See, when you speak, you want to speak with confidence as if you know what you're talking about. And the best way to do that, slow down your speech. It sounds deeper, and overall, it gives you more time to think. So it's going to be an uninterrupted thought that makes you look like you're in control. 5, be available. And I'm not talking about just time. You don't want to be available to everybody. I'm saying that when you're in a social situation, you want to be available. You want to be open. You want to look friendly, because that's instantly going to make you magnetic. People are going to gravitate towards you because it's going to appear like you're open for business. You're open to dialogue. Too many people, when they're in a social situation, the first thing they'll do is they'll put their back to the crowd and they'll cross their arms. These are closed off body positions that signals to everybody else that person is not interested in talking. That person really doesn't want to socialize now. But if you direct yourself to the crowd, your body's always open, you're always smiling and inviting, people are more likely to come towards you because you look friendly, you look magnetic. And finally, number 6, casually touch them. Look, this one mostly applies to women. You're increasing that sexual tension with them, you're having conversation with them. If you really want to be magnetic, you have to touch them. You have to break that touch barrier. See, when you start getting close with women, you're already flirting with them. The tension that you'll feel when you're in their personal space will be insane. The tension she's gonna feel as soon as you touch her, whether it's lightly on her face, on her arm, on her thigh, on her hand, it can be anywhere, and it's supposed to be just a very light touch. It's gonna be an explosion of chemistry inside of her. Butterflies like crazy, she's not gonna stop thinking about you. Instantly, you'll become magnetic. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. Those are 6 ways anybody can be more magnetic. If you guys like this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget Santa Lucia dropping tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss it. That's it for me today. See you next time.